Hi Sagittarius, this is your monthly March tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my monthly reading. So I'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love and an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll get you an advice for the whole month of March. Please like, subscribe, and share this video to support this channel. This first spread is on new love in March. We have the Ace of Wands clarified by the King of Wands. We have the Chariot. We have the Wheel of Fortune clarified by the Eight of Wands. In the potential outcome, we have Strength with the Three of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, and we also have the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow fire sign, Aries, Leo, or not a Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a Cancer, or pretty much any zodiac sign. This is a general reading. Well, Sagittarius, hold on to something, because this person is coming in and they're not going to take no for an answer. This person, it's like they're a very powerful individual, you know. This person is definitely a leader. They could be a boss at a company they work for. They may even run their own business. But yeah, the phrase I keep hearing in my head, and a historical person said it: he came, he saw, he conquered. It doesn't have to be a he, it could be a she in this particular spread, but you get the idea, right? But you're going to be on board. You're going to like how this person is treating you. Yes, they're coming in, they're going to be, you know, a little bit arrogant, I guess, but you're going to like it that this person is all about, you know, moving forward, you know, and you're gonna hop on that chariot with them, and the two of you are gonna continue this lifetime journey together. That's the attitude of this person. It's like this person is an emperor. We don't see an emperor here. We do have a chariot, but they're looking for their empress, you know. And when they meet you, they will see that you're their lifetime partner. That's how I see it. You know, this is somebody who doesn't take prisoners. In a good way, I guess. This person is used to winning, and they're planning to win you over, but in a good, gracious way, I guess. There's 2 victory cards in the tarot deck, and both of them are on the table. You know, that speaks volumes to me. There's also 2 really fast cards in the tarot deck, and both of them are on the table. You know, so it's going to happen very, very quickly. It's not going to be dragging on. No, it's not. You'll like it because you're a fire sign, and so are they, probably, most likely, actually. So speaking of the person coming into your life, we have the Ace of Wands clarified by the King of Wands. That's the person coming in, and I know the King of Wands is partially blocked, but you can Google the King of Wands card, and you'll see that the King of Wands is holding up a wand. And that's exactly the one we see in the Ace of Wands. So it could be a fellow fire sign, Aries, Leo, or another Sagittarius. Or this person is very fiery, very passionate. They may have a lot of fire in their chart. But if they're not a fire sign, yeah, this person doesn't take no for an answer. This person is a leader. This is somebody who is easy to get up and go. A very powerful individual. Right, then in the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right, you see how there is a person riding a horse. That person is also holding up a wand. This is a card of victory. It's a card of success. It's a card of recognition. This person could be a celebrity, a leader, a business owner, you know, an athlete, what have you. We have the Chariot right next to the Ace of Wands, back to your left. The Chariot is the personal Cancer card. You could be dealing with a Cancer. Or this is the second victory card. This is also one of the fastest cards in the deck. If this person is at a distance from you, they'll be paying you a visit. They'll come see you. Yeah, they're not going to hesitate. They'll come see you. They could be like 100 miles away, or 5 miles away, or 1,000 miles away. They will be coming to see you. All right, but the Chariot is all about moving forward and not looking back, you know. And remember how a few seconds ago I mentioned that you're going to hop on that Chariot, and the two of you will continue together. So yeah, that's it right there. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune clarified by the Eight of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune is the start of a new cycle. It's a major arcana card, just like the Chariot, by the way. And it's also a card of travel. But most likely this is a start of a new cycle between the two of you. The Eight of Wands, clarifying the Wheel of Fortune, is the second fastest card we have on the table, just like the Chariot. And again, if travel is somehow involved, if there is a distance between the two of you, the distance is not going to be a problem, right? The two of you could be meeting somewhere in the middle. Say you live in one town, they live in another town. You could be meeting together somewhere. Or the two of you could be traveling together, like almost immediately. They'll just say, you know, what happened to my car, and let's go on a road trip. And you'll say, yes, let's do it. Right? But yeah, this connection will pick up momentum right away with those three cards on the table: the Chariot, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Eight of Wands. In the potential outcome, we have Strength with the Three of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Strength is the personal Leo card. You could be dealing with a Leo. Or Strength is courage. Strength is also pure, raw passion. But I think in this case, like I said, it's most likely all about courage for this person to make you a very serious offer in the future. The Three of Wands right next to Strength is my card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision, right? And their decision is to present you that Ace of Pentacles offer right next to the deck. And in this case, I believe it's going to be a proposal. If it's not a proposal, then it's still a very serious ace. This is the second ace we have here. You see how we have doubles in this spread? We have two aces, two really fast cards, and two victory cards. You know, we see doubles here. So yeah, this is a way of a universe saying that yes, this person is really into you. Yes, this person wants you. They want a victory with you, and they want to move forward with you. So the Ace of Pentacles is a golden opportunity. You know, your life will never be the same again with this person showing up in your life. But it's like, it almost feels like a victory parade, you know, or a victory lap. And the two of you riding that Chariot together. All right, so it looks very promising. I like it. I like it a lot. And so will you, Sagittarius. All right, really happy for you. Congratulations. Sagittarius, if you'd like to see the extended for this new love spread, the link is in the description box down below. In the extended, I'll do 2 or 3 more spreads, depending on how the situation unfolds. We'll take a look at what to expect between you and this person going forward, and we'll get you an advice for this whole situation. Sagittarius, if you're already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Four of Swords, we have the Empress, we have the Page of Swords, and we also have the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. Well, let's address the obvious, Sagittarius. I do see a couple of scenarios here, but the very first thing I thought of was somebody getting pregnant here. And especially if you've been trying really hard. For others of you, you could be going into labor, or your significant other could be going into labor. Right, the Empress right there, the second card from the left, this is a card of somebody who is expecting a baby. Right? The Four of Swords, the first card that came out, it could be whoever it is who is expecting a baby going into labor, right, with the Four of Swords. Or perhaps if you've been trying to get pregnant, you'll hear some good news. Right, the Page of Swords right next to the deck, it could be that message, that good news coming your way. The Hierophant on the bottom of the deck, this is a card of a committed relationship or marriage. So yeah, good news if you've been trying to get pregnant, or somebody could be already going into labor. And the Page of Swords could be a kid. Right? But for others of you, if pregnancy is not something you're working on right now, then the Page of Swords could be, perhaps you're doing your research in terms of your next vacation destination, right? The Empress, that would be you, or your significant other. And the Four of Swords, it could be you thinking about time to relax. So perhaps this vacation is going to be very relaxing. You'll be someplace by the beach, you know, just enjoying the sun. And with the Page of Swords, this is you looking for options, right? And the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck, this is still a card of your committed relationship or marriage. All right, so that's what I see here. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Sagittarius, in March. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Five of Swords, we have the King of Swords, we have the Tower clarified by the Nine of Wands, and we also have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. You'll be dealing with this King of Swords. It could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. If they're not an air sign, this is somebody who really, really harsh, very bold, and the whole thing about this person is you need to stay as far away from them as possible to avoid yet another disaster. Right, so we do have the Fool on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right. The Fool could be a card of a second chance, so they may reach out to you and ask for a second chance, but I don't see it. It will only make things worse, or you'll go back to that same terrible situation, terrible connection that you had in the past. And you did have a bad breakup with them. The first card that came out is the Five of Swords, and it goes kind of together with the King of Swords, right? The Five of Swords is a card of a separation. It's a card of a fight, a big major fight, or like the final fight that causes this breakup. This is a card of when people slam doors on the way out, and it's also possible that the two of you kept fighting, and it almost became kind of like an obsession for either you or them or both of you to win. Right? So if you can think of a person in a situation like that, that could be the person trying to reconnect with you. The last card, however, that came out is the Tower. Right? And the Tower is not a positive card, especially together with all the other cards. Right? The Tower is basically another disaster that could potentially happen between the two of you. The Tower is clarified by the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Wands is a card of a wounded warrior. This is a card of somebody who is setting up boundaries. This is a card of somebody who puts up a wall basically between themselves and the person they're dealing with. And I think that's the advice, the recommendation here is just don't deal with this person. Instead, convert the Fool. Instead of it being a second chance card, just cut the cord, release yourself, and move on. Alright? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Sagittarius, in the month of March. We have the Five of Pentacles, clarified by Death. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Six of Pentacles. And we have the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Scorpio or an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is a very specific message, Sagittarius. If you've been experiencing some financial difficulties, if you've been unemployed, then all of that is going to be becoming a thing of the past, because I do see money coming in. It could be literally money coming in, right? The Knight of Pentacles right there in the middle, this is money coming in. $100 bills, €100 bills, £100 bills, what have you, whatever your currency is. Or it could be a job, you know, a job that'll pay really good with the Knight of Pentacles. You know, the Five of Pentacles, the first card that came out, this is a card of not having enough money, being unemployed, and it's clarified by Death. Death is the personal Scorpio card, but in this case, Death, I think, symbolizes the end of that Five of Pentacles energy. So here comes the Knight of Pentacles, a new job offer, just some money coming in, or business adventure offer. And with the Six of Pentacles right next to the deck, it's a great card to have. This is usually money, again, being paid to you, right? Perhaps you'll even have enough to set aside into your savings account. And the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, that's you. Now that you have your money in the bank, that's the way you'll feel. The Nine of Pentacles is one of the best cards you can potentially get when it comes to work, business, and finances. Yeah, this is somebody who's got enough money, somebody who's rich or just got richer, somebody who is experiencing financial stability and abundance. So yeah, looking good. Here's an advice or a word of wisdom for you, Sagittarius, for the whole month of March. We have the Three of Cups, we have the Eight of Wands, we have the Four of Cups, and we also have the Devil on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Capricorn or pretty much any zodiac sign. This will probably play out for very few of you. Not a few, but few of you. Right? This is an offer to get into a third-party situation. And the advice for you is to say no to this person. Even though it will be very tempting, just say no. And I'm not judging you. You know, perhaps this person knows just the right thing to say, just the right things to do in situations like this to lure somebody in. And that's why it's going to be tempting, because they're a professional at that. It's not their first time, but you know, you should hold off. Hold off. Don't do it. Right? So the Devil on the bottom of the deck. It could be a Capricorn you're dealing with, but most likely the Devil is desire, lust, something very tempting. Right? The Three of Cups, the first card that came out, most likely it is a third-party situation. right? The Eight of Wands right next to it is a card of communication. So yeah, this person will be communicating with you. For others of you, this person may offer you to go on a trip together. You know, it could be a weekend trip getaway. And this person is already involved with somebody, right? And the Four of Cups, the last card that came out, this is a card of a rejection. So this is the advice or word of wisdom for you not to get involved with someone like that. Nothing good is going to come out of it. We all know that, but like I said, perhaps it's just this person who's done it before, and you know, they will be very tempting. So yeah, that's what I got for you, Sagittarius, for this reading. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Sagittarius, have an amazing March. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.